Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm going to be discussing a little bit about retrograde and what's going on in the world. Okay, we have Mercury in Taurus, and then you have retrograde Mercury in general. Mercury is the sign in astrology that rules communication. So you see scissors? I just threw it down on my desk. I interacted with that portion of my desk and threw the scissors there. That's also a form of communication. So that means everything that has to do with communicating will be haywire. We're in the shadow phase right now, so everything's like slipping in. But Mercury retrograde in Taurus is going to be interesting for me. I'm going to have to give you more on that on another video because it's going to take more time because I wanted to fit in what I had to say as well about what's going on in the world. Um, Mercury retrograde Taurus, I can imagine because natal wise, it's not a very fast paced Mercury sign because Mercury is the fastest planet in astrology or in astronomy. And being in Taurus kind of makes communication process at a certain speed. So being that retrograde is going on, this should be very interesting how this works because a lot of things from retrograde go in reverse. So it could be brutal decisions made, extreme patience, um, more impulse moves, which is the opposite of what Taurus does. I'll save all that for the next video. But I also wanted to say during this Aries season, shit has been going down. And I know a lot of you still don't know what every sign means, but Aries is the god of war in Greek mythology. The planet Mars rules war. You put Mars, you take the M in Mars, you put it upside down, it equals wars. That's written in the skies. God did that already, whether you like it or not. Um, Donald Trump made an announcement the other day, yesterday, I believe, about dealing with Syria. Um, Syria is a country that, according to some charts that I had researched online on the web, Syria is ruled by Virgo. See, in mundane astrology, we also go on a global scale. So wherever you were born, the energies of that sign is going to rule your country like a house. So it's almost like Syria is in the sixth house. Um, I don't know if Bashar Assad did release chemicals out on those people. I have no idea. I don't live there. I can't tell you. My my sources that I've spoken to who have lived in Syria have told me that he does do stuff like that. But again, you have agents that are rogue all over the world. I don't know who they work for or whatever, but they do things to create wars. Like, give you a quick example. Let's say a gang member has a problem with a rival gang. The other gang wears purple, and the other rival of that gang wears green. Okay, so let's say I'm in the red gang. So, in order to set up my enemies, I'm going to put on the green colors and commit a crime so they can think the green did it. That's what you call psyops, false flag operations. So, if you're not familiar with the term, that's what the term is, false flagging, making the people believe something happened What the eyes see and the ears hear, the mind believes. Harry Houdini, Aries. Um, Back to Donald Trump. He's going to probably be very active this season, meaning his draconic sun is in Aries. So, in other words, he's war minded right now. Donald Trump is totally war room right now. So, you're going to get used to it until Aries season is done. Um, I don't know, like I said, if Bashar did actually drop those chemicals or ordered an attack that blew up a chemical warehouse supposedly that ISIS was running. I'm not sure what happened. This is what intelligence says. I don't work for them. But what I do know is if he did it, he has his own reasons. I think it's a sick thing to do, but just like one of the guys on my friends list, Stefan, he mentioned since Syria is ruled by Virgo, he probably did use chemicals. If you know astrology, you know what Virgo does. Um, I mentioned earlier on a thread that the United States Republican Party, which is highly known for war, every time we have an election going on, oh, you're on a Republican in office, they're always trying to put a war. Yeah, Republican Party was founded under Aries season. So it kind of explains the birth energy surrounding that party. The Democratic Party, I can't really find, which I'm assuming is Scorpio. I really do. I mean, it was originally founded by the KKK, which I'm not saying that has anything to do with Scorpio, but it actually probably can. I just had a thought because secret societies, Scorpio ruled secrecy, so Democrats are very good with espionage. Anyhow, um, I just find it funny after Nebula had mentioned that Donald Trump had put Syria on a ban list, but yet he's going to go over there and bomb them in the name of the children that were killed and affected by the chemical blast. Now, I am not taking anybody's sides, but I am going to be straight up and say, since it's Virgo energy ruling right now, logical way for me to go about this is to say, honestly, ISIS is flooding in Syria. With all you protesters or all you people who want peace and love, like it or not, you got to deal with it. It's reality. Get out of Neptune and come back down here. All right. ISIS is flooded in Syria. Now, politics does require common sense. This is why you got to use masculine and feminine energy combined in order to handle certain situations. Because if you're already dealing with the feminine side of your life, or your energy, or you have too much femininity in your chart, you may not understand what's happening and be unreasonable about what's happening. But if a country is flooded with certain terrorists, it would be common sense to ban them, temporarily, which was done until you sort out the problem, because that country has not sorted out the problem yet. It's just classic. If you don't handle your shit, somebody else is going to come in and handle your shit, whether you like it or not. That's just life. And I look at it like this. ISIS had mentioned that they had fake IDs. They were running an underground operation, a warehouse that was producing fake identifications. They were planning to pretend and pose as Syrians so they can be let in. I don't know why everybody was going crazy about the Muslim ban instead of reading the details and everything. Virgo energy again. Skim through the details and you'll find out that ISIS has spread across different parts of Europe, and they have used fake IDs. Now, as a president, you would probably be impeached fast if you kept saying let everybody in, because that's like, look at 9/11. We can never bring those people back. You understand? So think about your heart and your mind. You're detaching those two and you're working off one. So it's like, let all these people in and then you're going to get a couple bombings. But then you got a bunch of people on the other side that say, oh, that's conspiracy theories or whatever. It doesn't matter who's working for who, people are dying. That's not a joke. So even if ISIS is working for somebody or ISIS was hired by this and that, blah, 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 people are getting killed. So your solution or your comments like, oh, I don't believe all that, it's all, a setup, oh, they funded ISIS, it doesn't matter who did what, people are dying. That's just the bottom line. So I have to say, if a terrorist organization was threatening my country, I am damn sure going to put a restriction from those people coming in. That's just a simple fact. I don't care, white, black, Chinese, whatever. I don't care who you are. Okay? The problem is not Islam. The problem are extreme people. Now, I need you to understand this. Virgo intellect. If you go into somebody's region and you accidentally drop a missile looking for a target that you're searching for, and you kill a child's generation, his whole family, and he's left there maybe with his sister or his little brother with one leg left. He's gonna grow hatred throughout the years. And then what's he gonna do? He's gonna join a faction or go suicide bomb himself to destroy someone from the United States. It's not hard to understand that. You have to be totally out of the loop not to understand that. So if you want to continue to live life one-legged without dealing with Mars, then you're not gonna live. You're not built for this world. You're done. You might as well jump off the ledge. All right. So, like I said, on that note, attacking Syria, yeah, it looks like hypocrisy. But he did say he was gonna bring the fight to ISIS and eliminate them. Now, you got Bannon out of Homeland Security, and now you got Russia calling out Donald Trump on why he did the attack. You're all getting what you want now. But in the end, it still will be war. No matter what. This is what it is. You can't escape from this. It's fucking Mars, man. And Pluto. You're gonna fucking deal with it. You got Mars, Pluto, and Saturn. Those are the three rogues. Those are the villains. Those are the guys that are gonna do damage. You can't get rid of them. You gotta accept it. So Aries, you are kicking it this season, for real. And if you all notice, my language has been very blunt this month. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. Aries season allows me to be loose. But all right, everybody. I'm gonna let you go think about it. I'll hit you back with another video later. Peace.